Pizza time! What's up everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I am your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today we will be unboxing the Marvel Legends, the new Spider-Man series. And I'm really excited because the Build-A-Figure is a Kingpin action figure. So stoked, and I bought this set because mostly I like all of these characters. I know most of them. The only one I don't know is Puma here. I don't really know much about this character, but I know much about everyone else, so I'm so psyched that they released this set, and especially since the Build-A-Figure is Kingpin, and I'm so psyched to open these guys up. So enough of me talking, let's just jump right into it. There's really no use in talking about anything else but these action figures. We're gonna open them up and we're gonna see if they are worth your money. We're gonna go over paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories, as you guys know. And let's open up Puma first. Don't really know too much about this character. If you guys want to tell me about him, let me know down in the comments down below. All I know is that this figure looks really cool. And this is, I believe he's a villain of Spider-Man. And he looks really solid. Let's look here, and we got the feet look really good. I think this is what really attracted me. I love how the fur looks on it and all the colors and everything. Telling you guys, Marvel Legends really up in their game here. And let's see if we can focus in on that face. Wow, that looks really good. Look at the eyes. They're nice and green. They look like a Puma, as they should. He kind of has like this saber-tooth vibe going on about him, and that's really what I like. And pretty much the articulation's all the same when it comes to Marvel Legends. We have a up and down there at the ankle. We have a double jointed knee. We have a thigh swivel. We have that ball joint at the upper leg. Good ab crunch. It's sort of clicky. And we have the shoulder joint, and a bicep swivel, and a double jointed elbow, and a joint here at the wrist, and one at the neck, looking to be at about 20 points of articulation, if not a little more. And with him, you get the big boy body of Kingpin. And that's that. So let's just knock out all of these, because I cannot wait to build this Kingpin figure. So let's look here at Red Goblin, the combination of Norman Osborn and the Carnage symbiote. Symbiote? I don't know. Symbiote. I call it symbiote. Janelle calls it symbiote. I don't know who's right. I think I'm right. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments down below. Symbiote or symbiote? I say symbiote. Anyway, let's open him up and let's see what's going on here. I really like the look of this one. I really love the Venom line that was just released last year, and this will add to it. And he looks really cool, really menacing. Look at those. Ooh, those eyes. Very goblin-y. Look out, Goblin Slayer. This guy is going to be an opponent for you. Can't wait for that figure to come out, by the way. Anyway, let's look at this figure. We're not talking about Goblin Slayer. We're talking about the Spider-Man line. Look at this tail. Ooh, it's really long. The only problem is it's not bendable, so it kind of just stays right there. It looks like we get all the same articulation points and everything. I was hoping for some fist hands, but we don't. We get these open hands, but that's okay, to be honest, because he's a really cool looking figure. Like the red, like the blacks. Mostly these, the face is what really gets me. I really like that. And let's look at the, this, like, what, pumpkin? Carnage pumpkin thingy? Yeah, let's look close at that and let's see what's going on here. And you got the eyes and the combination of, like, the orange and the Carnage colors. Looking really solid there. Looks like we got some tendrils. And this should go in the back, if I'm not mistaken. And you have a really cool looking action figure here. Really awesome, actually. Really like this. Really love what that looks like. And of course, we get the complete big boy here. I believe this is his right leg. And we will put that there. I think this is his right leg. No, sorry. Yeah, it's his right leg. It is his right leg. And that completes almost, well, not really. That's 2 parts out of what, 6? 7 parts? And yeah, let's move on. Marvel's Night Thrasher. Let's talk about this figure. I'm so excited about this one. I know he's kind of like, who the hell is Night Thrasher? I really liked Night Thrasher when he was in the Spider-Man comics back in the early 90s, and he was with Moon Knight, and that's how I found out about this character, and that's how I ended up like reading Moon Knight and Night Thrasher comic books back in the day, back in the early 90s. And they never made an action figure of him, sadly, until now. Well, I think they did. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments down below. And I'm actually quite psyched for this figure. I mean, I am a Spider-Man fan, read the comics, but I just love this character. I don't know why. It's so simple. It's so clean. And he's just a really skilled fighter. And I love these, you know, the batons that you get with him are pretty much standard with most, like, action figures like Daredevil and stuff. They always give you the same ones. That's mostly one thing I've noticed about this. These batons are always the same. They never change. Oh man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, he looks cool. Really what I'm starting to notice about this figure, look at this shiny finish that's on him. Like really metallic, and this light just shines off him. I really dig that. Super cool when it comes to that armor. I think this is like the sleeper action figure of this line. It just looks really cool. He's super articulated. He looks badass. And let's look at here. He even gets baton holders. Look at that, guys. Very rarely do we get something like this. Usually they come stock on the figure. I think it goes like this. Yeah, it goes like that. And this one, it comes not attached. And you gotta, let's see if we can put these on. Oh, sorry, they don't go that way. My bad. They go like this because he has a skateboard. Duh. How could I have forgotten? Oh, that's really cool. I really like that. Let's see if we can get it to fit, though. I think it just snaps in. So there you have it. So you get the batons and skateboard. You get a really nice finish. The eyes look okay. Let's look closer at this face. The eyes could be better, in all honesty. But regardless, I've been really excited to open this one. He looks so cool. And the fact that he can hold all of his accessories really is an added bonus. Wow. I really like that one. And oh yeah, and when it comes to articulation, pretty much all the same. I think all the bodies are practically the same when it comes to articulation. So expect the same thing as like Puma and everyone. I think I'll go over the articulation when it comes to the females in this set. And then we get the other leg. I believe this is his left leg, yep. And it should attach. Oh gosh. There, whew. Big boy's real tight. Whew, look at this. I'm really excited about this Build-A-Figure because I've been playing the PlayStation Spider-Man and I love Kingpin in that game. All right, let's put everything aside. Let's move on. We got Marvel's Black Cat with their new design. Really liking this one. So no more huge busty female here. Instead we have something more sleek, something that a thief would actually be wearing, I guess. Something that's not too revealing. And I like this design. I do have the old one by Toy Biz, but this one I've been really looking forward to as well. It looks like we get, what is this? A whip? There. Something like that. So let's look closer here. And this face does look a little derpy, I'm not gonna lie. I would have preferred like a half smile instead of this full fake smile that she's got going on here. Yeah, Felicia looks a little bit weird here. Yeah, she does look a little bit strange. That face could be bad. I think the eyes is really, it's kind of like they're looking, I think they're cross-eyed, or they're each looking different directions, and that does look a little strange to me. But besides that, everything looks pretty good. You got kind of like this sheen finish on it, and of course the fur really looks nice. Let's talk about articulation. We have up and down here at the ankle, double jointed knee. We got a twist there at the thigh. We got ball joint upper leg. Do we get two at the midsection? No, we do not get two at the midsection. We only get one here at the lower part of her breast. And we do have a joint here at the elbow. No bicep swivel. I've noticed that the females don't get a bicep swivel. I really don't know why. They really should. That would add more articulation. So the females have less articulation, but I think there's a good reason behind it. It's so that they, you know, keep a much slimmer profile and they look much cleaner than the boys here. So, yeah. And then we get one here, one ball joint at the neck looking to be under 20 points of articulation. So there's that one, this black cat. And then let's look what big boy gets here. We get his right arm and his cane. Build the figures are really tough to build sometimes because they're super tight. And you know what? That's weird how that's held because look at his hand. It's kind of open, but it still holds it decently well. So there you have it. So we have 2 more parts to go before we finish him. And let's look here. This is the figure that probably most people will skip. And this is the Spider-Man with 6 arms. This is when his mutation went a little bit too far. I believe in the comic books, Doc Connor, the lizard, was trying to help him. So, anyway, this is one I thought was really cool looking. 6 arms. I mean, why not? You don't get any Build-A-Figure parts with this one. Let's see if we can open them up. Put them aside. And if you look here, oh my gosh, he's got all kinds of arms. Let's look closer here. Definitely over 20 points of articulation. Wow, each of the arms are articulated. Look at this. This is actually really cool. I don't know how one could play with this many arms. He's kind of like the Goro of the Marvel Universe. Sadly, we don't get fist hands. Wow. We got the classic Spider-Man suit too. Actually, I was hoping that one day they would make a classic Spider-Man suit Marvel Legends, but I don't think they do. And one thing I wanted to know is, can you switch the hands? And yes, you can. You can get something like that or something like this. Just in case you want fist hands, but unfortunately it's not with the glove on. So, yeah. So there's the mutated Spider-Man, and he looks really cool. Let's look at Silver Sable. And this is more of her classic outfit, I believe. I don't think she actually ever changed her outfit. Now that I think about it. But I don't really read Silver Sable comic books. So she shows up in Spider-Man a couple times. But I'm pretty excited about it because she's a merc. I love mercenaries. And she comes with a bunch of guns. None of them real, or realistic, I should say. Then you get the arm, the other arm of Kingpin. Let's look here. And she is, wow, really shining on this light. Yeah, look at that. The one thing I don't like about Marvel Legends is that when it comes to like their holsters and stuff, you really got to kind of super glue them on because they always fall off. See, it's so loose, and this is what I don't like. Like the Cyclops one from Marvel Legends had that problem. I had to super glue it on or for it to stay. But overall, not bad of a figure. I really like the hair. It kind of has those highlights, kind of bluish highlights. And the face looks really good. The eyes are actually really nice compared to Felicia. And those eyes just look weird. Where she looks more like realistic, I should say, to the comic books, or true to the comics. And let's look at the guns. Like, what are these? I have no idea what these are. You don't get like realistic weapons. At least include the M4 that comes with like the Punisher or something like that. But yeah, let's put these guns in. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be trouble. Please stand by. And there she is with her guns. And she looks pretty good. I mean, they're fake guns, but they look good. Yeah, they look good. And then, almost done with Kingpin here. Yeah. Look at that. Almost as his arm falls off. Let's do that again. Really got to push it in there. Okay, and there he is. Let's look at the last figure in the set. There's a symbiote. Spider-Man with the newer design. Yeah, this is not the design I'm used to. I'm not sure where this one comes from. Someone let me know down in the comments down below why this one looks different. Usually it's like the classic Spider-Man suit but black, but then we got different looking eyes and the symbol does look different. I wish I should. I have the Marvel Legends one, and that the one before, like 2 years ago, and it looks way different. But this is a newer one. I don't mind it actually, because it does look really cool. It looks very modern. And here's something that I noticed right off the bat: the feet look like that, kind of like animal feet. There, we got like this hand here, and this is the only figure in the set that comes with extra hands, which is always appreciative when you can get extra hands, because sometimes I don't like the Spider-Man hands that come like that is shooting the webs. I always like fist hands, but some people like it. I personally prefer if you had both. This time you don't even get those hands, you just get the claw hands, and that's how symbiote Spider-Man looks like. Let's look at that face real quick. The eyes do protrude out, as you can see here. I'm going to point them out right here and here. And yeah, he's very articulated, as a Spider-Man figure should be. And the hands are interchangeable. And you get 2 Kingpin heads. Let's see if we can remove them. And let's see how Kingpin is complete at last. Let's look at this face. Look at that. The overall finish is kind of like a matte finish, kind of like a premium look and feel. Definitely love that this Build-A-Figure is here. Yeah, let's put him with his cane. Yeah, look at that. It looks so cool. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Definitely one of the better Build-A-Figures out there. Whoa. Okay, let's stand everyone together and let's see how they all look. And then we have some action figures we're gonna put together, and then we're gonna come up with a conclusion, so please stand by. All right, well, there is everyone standing there, as you can see. And let's just get our ruler out here just to show you how tall Kingpin is. He's almost 8 inches, and everyone else is standing at around 6 and a little bit above. And today we're gonna compare some action figures. Here is Sora from Bring Arts. Got Fei Fong Wong from Xenogears, also from Bring Arts. So as you can see, they kind of don't scale well, but I'll tell you what does is the Multiverse Batman, as he knocks over Fei. Let's see if we can get him to stand. And we have females. We got to compare. Let's get Felicia up here, up close. And this is the SH Figure Arts Sailor Moon. The females look like they actually do scale really well with Japanese figures. So yeah, I don't have a stand for her. And we have another figure I want to compare to is the Figma Zero Suit Samus. And maybe she's a little bit smaller. And of course, Revoltech Wolverine. As you can see, they do scale pretty well with most action figure lines. But unfortunately, the Japanese ones, like the import ones, they're a little bit too big. But I think that's just very common when it comes to Marvel Legends, and then you compare them to other action figures. All right, so let's come up with a conclusion on these action figures. I've been waiting a long time to get this set. I pre-ordered them and everything. I got them not from Toy Ninja, unfortunately. He did not have them on pre-order, so I couldn't get them. That or he sold out real fast. I got this from Galactic Toys, actually. Galactic Toys is where I got them. I guess you can go visit the link down below. They're not a sponsor. It's just the place where I got them. So, I don't know. Yeah, I got them pretty quick. And they're pretty good looking. Especially love this Kingpin. It looks so good. Super articulated. Let's just articulate him real fast before we end this video. He does have a up and down there, but it's not very good because his foot is huge. We have a single jointed knee. We do have a thigh swivel. That's because that's where the leg attaches. Ball joint there at the upper leg. Get a movement here at the bottom of his breast, but we don't get that the swivel here at the waist because he's just too big. And that's fine, honestly. And we get that joint there at the upper shoulder, and then we get here at the elbow, one here at the wrist, and one there at the neck. Looking to be under 20 points of articulation, but he's a big boy, so he does get the movements down. and he looks really good. And I guess we could do one more face swap before we call it a day. And we get there, his angry face. Oh, looking angry there, Willy. Anyway, guys, I say if you can find them, they're out. They're really hard to find in my area, so I just had to buy the whole set online. And so yeah, if you find them, I highly recommend you get it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Much better.
On Kim Spider.
Where'd it go?
I want only freedom.
Doc? Scorpions made some upgrades.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.